Hey, what's going on, everyone? I am too drunk to drive. Today's video is going to be a quick one. We're just looking at drug use within Drug Dealer Simulator. A lot of the drugs in this game have different effects, but they're all pretty similar. I want to think that like weed, heroin, and ecstasy all pretty much slow you down. Downers, amp, meth, and coke all bring you up at different levels. I think meth is the strongest. We're just going to take a real quick look on how to use drugs and what their different effects are. And then we'll look at fentanyl, which I think is probably the funnest one to use. In order to use drugs in Drug Dealer Simulator, you have to break it down into 1 gram packs. See here, you have all different drugs. You got your meth, your ecstasy, marijuana, cocaine, amp, heroin, fentanyl. Hey, the first drug we're going to look at is weed. In order to use drugs in this game, you have to pick up the pack, 1 gram package, put it in your pocket, put it in your quick slot. From there, you just hit the quick slot button, boom, you're smoking weed. Everything gets into a tunnel vision. I feel like you get a little bit more enhanced sound. Not the greatest drug to be using, but it's great to come down off of other drugs. Same thing with heroin. Maybe ecstasy, right? Need more data. Okay, the next drug I want to look at is amphetamine. Same thing, single gram pack, put it into your pocket, quick slot use. Hit that quick slot. You'll notice you don't even have to shift to run anymore. There are down effects to using these drugs. I feel like when I'm making deliveries as quick as possible, I'm hitting that speed button one time after another. After a couple minutes, maybe 5 minutes, it usually catches up with you. So it's not infinite stamina, but it definitely helps out in a pinch, especially if you're trying to get away from the cops. Not to mention, crouch walking is the way to go if you're taking a bunch of speed. That's your cocaine, your amp, and your meth. Now the next one I want to look at is ecstasy. Same thing, pocket, quick use, start popping it. Looks like everything's kind of panning out. Now he's starting to get a little messed up. Fuzzy as can be. Probably not the greatest drug to get away with. I rarely ever use ecstasy and a lot of the downers, only to come down off of a major speed buzz. Would I use something like this? Now we'll take a look at cocaine. Now, cocaine's probably one of my favorites. Next to meth. Meth really gets to you, but cocaine, right off the rip, you start running, sprinting.
You there. Don't move. After him. Move.
Let's go.
Grab him. Quick. He's getting away. He's running away. Get him. Grab
Can we outrun him in a straight line? Okay. Now let's take a look at heroin. Same thing, pocket, quick use. Instantly. One hit will do you. But if you keep going, it's going to break everything down to slow mode. To the point where you can't even walk anymore. This is me walking in a straight line. We'll just take all the hits we can. Eventually, our guy's not going to move anymore. Alright, we're at max hits. Me hitting nothing. Completely wasted. Out of his mind. Not a great drug by itself. Okay. Now let's take a look at meth. Probably the most useful drug they have in this game for going fast and getting rid of cops. Only problem is messes with your field of view. If you have your field of view cranked all the way up, it could glitch the game. But it's really hard to find cops when you get that full tunnel vision. Let's see if we can get 6 hits. At nighttime, you will gain night vision with crystal meth and cocaine. There we go. Now we're moving.
Patrol requested to the eastern slum. Over.
Sir, stand still, please. Grab him! Suspect on the run! He's running away! On the run! He's getting away! Quick! After him! Move!
Now let's look at the practical use of all these drugs, okay? What we want to do, use meth and marijuana. Two of my favorite in-game, not in real life, okay? Quick slot these two. Rip a couple hits. I mostly just use this when I'm out making my deliveries. When you got 40 guys you're trying to slang to all at once in Sector A or Sector B, I really try not to mix both sectors on one run. But I do like to go as fast as possible, right? Right now, this guy's all methed out, running non-stop, but tearing it up, slanging bags, right? Come back home, and now it's damn near impossible to mix any of your drugs up. Everything's kind of wonky. Smoke a little marijuana, you come right back down. Perfect, guys. Perfect. Okay. Last drug we're going to use today is fentanyl. Meth. Why would use fentanyl? No idea. But we gotta do it for science. Scariest drug on the streets today. Here we got 1, 2, 3. Guy's off his rocker. 4 hits of fentanyl. Here, raw, uncut. Try to kill your normal human being. There we go. 5 rips. See how it goes. And this is how you break the game. You find yourself in a situation though, got too many downers, take an upper. Too many uppers, take a downer. Because it'll bring you right back down. Or in this case, we're going back up. Right? See if this is zoom us back in. He's still messed up though. Well, if you enjoyed today's video, guys, please hit that follow button and subscribe. I'm live on Twitch every night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come on in. We'll slang some drugs together. Look forward to more videos. We got them.